Okay, funny story. My wife was listening to my podcast the other day. Yes, she does that. And she said, "What's this thing called Whatnot you keep talking about on your podcast? Are you shopping without me?" Yes, I am. I'm cheating on you. It's called Whatnot. It's live shopping with chat, and it's a lot of fun. Look, I coach a lot of people online. I coach people to make money online. Most don't know how to do it. And I have been telling a few lately to go to Whatnot, see what they're doing, and give it a try. If you're a Whatnot seller, you really shine, and your people find you. And that's a big deal because if you're selling online, they need to find you for you to make money, right? And then they become repeat customers because they see your face, not just your logo. Whatnot is the largest dedicated live shopping platform, whether it's beauty, it's collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies. Yep, cookies. Sellers are building real thriving businesses. Anyone can do it too. Some people on Whatnot are selling, get this, 10 times as much as they do on other major marketplaces. And you don't know this, but Whatnot buyers spend more than an hour on the app every day. They're not browsing. That's why they call them buyers. They're buying your stuff. So here's how it works. You go live, you showcase your products, and you earn real income. Search Whatnot, WHATNOT, in the App Store, download, and you can start selling right away. So I've been talking about the glasses I ordered from Zenni Optical, my sponsor. Now, I've never ordered glasses online before. I didn't trust it, to be honest. But mine had a scratch, and Zenni was my sponsor, so I kind of sort of had to do it, right? I mean, I can't tell you about it if I haven't done it. So my previous thinking was, prices are too cheap. These can't be good. I'm not going to like them. I'm picky. I take that back. Mine costs about $70, and I can't tell the difference from the $500 pair I purchased 2 months ago. By the way, my wife likes them too. She said they look good on your face, and I want some too. And at about $70 or less, I can buy them. I am surprised, and I'm a customer. Zenni Optical has prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, all starting at under $30. Go to Zenni.com, pick a frame, upload your prescription. They'll ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And Zenni has that virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frames look on your face, and that is very cool and confidence building. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now it's time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out pretty quick, so don't sit on this. Go to ZENNI.com/podcast, promo code podcast15.
Never give up, fighting till the end, gotta get back up. No time for loss, fighting till the end no matter what the cost. Keep moving, gotta get back up, what? Keep moving, gotta get back up. Keep moving, gotta get back up, what? Keep moving, gotta get back up.
How are you? Man, I'm so happy you're here today because you're here. It makes sense that I'm here because if you weren't going to be here, then, well, although I have shown up many times before when nobody else was there, it just kind of let's call it how you learn sometimes. So today, I've been having discussions all day long, and I ran into 4 questions that I just love to ask that you should ask yourself before you begin anything. And I actually pull these out. They're not mine. I borrowed them from somebody else. I use them all the time, and they pop up when I'm talking to clients. So if you're wrestling with starting something today, you don't know if it's going to work, maybe you think it will, but you're not sure, 4 questions, if you ask them, you're going to know. That's a promise. It is the Daily Boost from MotivationToMove.com, the positive boost you need every single day. My name is Scott Smith, founder, chief motivating officer around this place. Glad to have you. Listen, it's been a crazy thing. You know, I've been fiddling around with this little thing called Face Your Passion. It is really the ultimate lifestyle where you spend your days staring right into what you love to do, and you design your life to be able to do it. That's what it's all about. Well, I put together a masterclass for you. I've been working on this for a long time. It is awesome. People have asked about it. There it is. Mark your calendar. August 15th, 2 p.m. in the afternoon Eastern Time. There will be a replay. Now, if you want to know what's going to be in this program and you want to get on the list so you can attend live and be there with me and ask questions and all that stuff, or you want to get the replay, either in any case, doesn't really matter what you want to do, but go to faceyourpassion.com and go ahead and register. I don't spam people. I just let you know what's coming up. That's all. We don't email you a bunch. We just, here's what's going on. We let you know, okay? Faceyourpassion.com. I promise you, from the words of the folks that are in my group right now, this is different. It's nothing you've experienced before. It's a whole different take on personal growth, if you will, and it's really intriguing. They are getting a lot out of this. By the way, you can meet some of them. They're actually on the website right now. Just go to faceyourpassion.com, get yourself signed up. So those 4 questions, huh? What are you going to do? 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 What are you going 4 simple, is it possible? Wait a second, Scott, are you telling me this? Like if I got really confused one day and trying to figure stuff out, that I could ask myself 4 questions and I could figure it out. Yeah. Yeah. In fact, that's what I get paid for a lot. Seriously, I do. People can't figure things out. They get me on the phone. They usually will say, Scott, I want you to help me figure things out. And so I do. I just pull out my thing and ask them 4 questions. Well, I do more than that, but I do those questions too. So everybody has dreams. I'm sure that's you. Daydreams. Dreams while you sleep. Dreams of what you wish for in the future. We all have dreams. Sometimes we get so busy we forget about them, but they're always there, aren't they? I've always believed that dreams are goals that you have to nurture to become real. As I say, it's making the invisible visible when you have a dream and turn it into a goal, a big-ass goal to move forward. But if you want to avoid what always happens to me, well, not anymore, actually. It doesn't always happen to me. It used to always happen to me is what I should say. Is you don't want any what was I thinking goals. You know what I mean by that, right? You decided to do something, you rushed into it. Somebody said, you'd be good at it. You go, and you said, yeah, you're right. I'll go do it. And you set a goal, you go do it. And then sometime after you have started and before you've quit or completed the goal, you say, what was I thinking, man? How did I get into this? Tell me it hasn't happened to you. Tell me right now there's something around you that you're doing, that you committed to, that you're there. I said I would do it. Here I am. What was I thinking, man? Please don't do that. That's a terrible goal. My goal around here is never have a what was I thinking goal. Is always to talk you into not doing that. So those 4 questions. Now, who did I borrow them from? A gentleman named Brant Pinvidic. He wrote a book called The 3-Minute Rule. And he had 4 questions. That's a whole book. I read the whole book to get these 4 questions for you. And I'd like to give him credit. I've never met the man. I'd love to meet him someday. It's so simple. He is a Hollywood producer, and he essentially has kind of boiled down a pitch to get movies made. When you only have a couple of minutes to do that. And there's always a question from the people that give you the money. So if you've ever done this before, ever done a pitch, and maybe there's a lot of money involved, once they buy into you and your idea, obviously they think, okay, well, this guy, can this guy or this girl get the job done? Can you actually do it? So it's a situation where those folks are questioning you and wondering if you can do it. So you have to cover these 4 questions for them so they know you can do the job. In your case, if you're going to do anything else, set a goal, go to school, get a job, get married, whatever, 4 questions can allow you to sort it out. You ready for them? I've teased it long enough, haven't I? Number 1, what is it? Do you understand precisely what you want? Now, there is a big chance right now in the world of personal growth and business and just about everything else, there's probably about a 90% probability, if not more, that you don't. How do I know that? Well, I'm human. I feel the same way. And also, with about 15,000 hours of coaching over the years, it's a lot of time. Almost everybody, about 90%, don't know what they want. Or at least they can't specifically state it. Eloquently stated. So question number 1, what is it? Do you understand precisely what you want? If not, you're not going to be able to succeed. By the way, a little sidebar here. I think sometimes if you're exploring the possibility, you don't actually have to understand that. You can say, well, no, I don't. I'm going to go figure it out. That's cool. That's cool. But know what you're doing. Do you understand what it is that you want? Question number 2, how does it work? How will you go about reaching your goal? And what is the likely outcome? Now, I got to tell you, there's about a 90% probability that you have no idea how it's going to work. You have no idea how you're going to reach your goal. And that's okay, because I think the how in many ways takes care of itself. However, if you're standing in front of somebody who's going to give you money, or somebody who's going to commit to you, or you have a project that you're going to commit yourself to, it would help if you knew very specifically how you're going to go about reaching your goal. Now, will that plan survive the battle? Probably not. Probably going to change, because if you've never done it before, do you actually know how to do it? The answer is no. That's common sense, by the way, Scott logic. It just makes sense. If you've never done it, I don't care who's told you what to do, who you model, what video you watched on YouTube. If you have never done it before, you don't know what you're doing. It's common sense, right? So how does it work? Will you go about reaching your goal in a certain way? Do you understand that? If you're coming to me pitching me, I'm going to want to make sure you can do it. And secondly, how are you going to do it? That's kind of it, right? Number 3, can you do it? You know what it is. You know how you're going to go about it, but can you do it? Is your plan reasonable? Do you have the time, the skills, the money? Anybody who's going to invest in you is going to want to know that if they're serious. If you're going to invest in yourself, are you serious? Wouldn't you want to know that yourself? Can you actually do this thing? I cannot tell you. Yes, I can. With a 90% probability that almost everybody, they don't have a reasonable plan. Many people haven't thought about the time it's going to take. I cannot tell you how many folks do not have the skill yet to do the job. They've got to go out and learn it. And more than I can tell you, don't have the money to sustain the time it takes to learn that skill and get there. They don't have the time. They don't have the money, the cash to go through it, the burn, the churn, all that kind of stuff. I'm not being unreasonable here. I'm not being negative here. I'm just saying, if you got all that stuff, if you got a reasonable plan, if you have the time, the skills, and the money, go for it. This is just a test. It's a qualifier for you. And there's only one more question. Can you take it? Can you stand it? Are you ready for it? Let's go. Are you sure? Are you confident you can achieve your goal if you're willing to put in the effort? Are you confident? Now, if you are, and you qualify on everything else, go for it. Otherwise, you might disappoint yourself or somebody else. You might end up with a what was I thinking goal. And if you've noticed in your lifetime, sometimes when you get into a what was I thinking goal, it's really hard to get out of them. Oh, it's like really, I got to finish this thing? Why can't I just get out of it? Well, there's a little thing called contracts and integrity and all that stuff. It's hard. I'd like you to be a good quitter, but I'd prefer that you not get into something you're going to quit. So go back, listen to these questions, apply them today. That is your homework. And also go to faceyourpassion.com. Get signed up for my masterclass.
Keep